Okay, my name is DeCharlene Williams. I started my business here in, well, my profession, I should say, in 1961 as a hairdresser. I had my first shop 1965 on Union, and where I was Charlene's Hair Fashions, and now I'm DeCharlene. Owned and operating a building on Madison Street at 2108 East Madison. It was very hard in putting it together because there was a lot of racism here during the 60s, late 60s, and Martin Luther King. The day that Martin Luther King was killed, I bought my building on Madison Street, which was 44 years ago. It's been very, very hard trying to develop and establish roots here for black business people. Many of them had trouble getting loans and all sorts of things. How I got myself in business, I worked 3 jobs. And my whole idea was to create jobs so that people would hire other black people, because I knew that 30 years from 68, there would be no jobs for black people. So I formed Central Area Chamber of Commerce. Central Area Chamber of Commerce has been going on for 30 years, and we established a place for a festival called Juneteenth. It was June 19th, the freedom of slaves, which were started in Texas, where black people ran away and forgot to ask about their economic situation. And that's still the same problem today, is our economics. Black economics has been stripped. And so I still work with within the range of helping black people to create jobs and establish themselves and take roots. I fight for their civil liberties and civil rights, jobs. I work with the youth. We have a program called Central Area Youth Pride Program, where the kids would clean up the neighborhoods, and they got a stipend. Under Mayor Norm Rice, he vanished that for us. So again, today, 2013, they calling me over there. Now what should I do?
He says keep going.
Okay. Well, what is going on? We have a program now with the kids creating jobs for youth, and showing them how to take pennies and make dollars with them. So that's what we're doing with the kids. I'm getting confused.
I'm sorry, Shirley. If you'd like to come back and continue your story, because they're calling you to the stage right
yes,
now. We could talk some other time. Well, and you can extend your story, and we'd like to hear about your book. So.
Yeah, and the book, I created was Central Area, the story of the Central Area, the development of the Central Area, how the Central Area got started, the neighborhoods that the Central Area have, so people will understand what happened. Some of the people I highlighted on my book was Odessa Brown, Sam Smith, Mager Edwards, all wonderful people. And those Mager Edwards was killed during the era when they were killing off all our black leaders. And Odessa Brown, which had a free clinic here for black people. And Odessa Brown used to work for me. She was a hairdresser. And I got a chance to tell her story in the libraries, how she created a health clinic with dignity. So that is what she did. And open it up for all black people, where they can go in and have free health clinic. And that's Odessa Brown, and it's still located right on Yesler Street. So, we've had some kind of tragedy things that happened to some of our great leaders. Odessa Brown died with leukemia, and it's just, Sam Smith is now passed on. And he was the one that was getting all the blacks into politics, like George Fleming and
He was a
Norm
councilman.
Rudd.
Yeah,
Yes, and he was a representative. and you know, Stokes was before him, and then he came in and he started getting blacks in the office and making us take a stand and stand up. He also helped me with the chamber, Central Area Chamber of Commerce. Our model is hands that touch builds unity, and that's what we do. And we do that because all of us should make a connection, should help each other, be our brother's keepers, you know, brother helping brother, sister helping sister, and that's our motto. And trying to develop jobs for, you know, the young people. We work with our seniors as well and help the seniors with the different problems. Right now, we have a attack on the seniors. They're trying to push the seniors out of their low-income houses in the central area because it's close to the hospital. Would you believe that? And it's a shame that the different things that we have to go through to keep everything moving and going. So, and we want other people to join. The chamber is open to all, and people should learn more about what a Chamber of Commerce can do for an area and the effects that it has. And because we have a seat at the table, you know, being a Chamber of Commerce, they'll listen to us. Our voice will be heard. And we would like to bring the young people in and get them involved, show them how to be politicians. That's what we want. Show the young people how to come, be politicians, and that's how we see that.
Well, we really appreciate you stopping and telling us about your story and some of your early history here in Seattle, and you're continuing. You know, you still got a long fight in you.
Yes, I do, because I'm a hairdresser. I have a boutique. I sell clothing, and I've been able to take what I earn and share with the community, with the chamber, and I finance the chamber.
And just heritage and culture in general.
Yes.
So, thank you.
And thank you too.
Yeah.
And God bless you, and I appreciate you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.